Let me tell you something that might offend you. You're not broke because you're not earning enough money. No, you're broke because the version of you currently, where you currently are, even if you doubled your income, will still be broke. Why? Because it's not a money problem, it's a habit problem. I know people that are earning £25,000 a year and they're very comfortable. And I also know people that are earning six figures, 250,000, 300K, 120K, and they're still struggling. Why? It's not a money problem, it's an identity problem. You are who you are in your mind. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so are you. Most people think that wealthy people became wealthy first. No, it's a mind. You have to work on your mindset first to be that version of that person in your mind before it can translate into the physical. Remember that man is a tripartite being. We're first a spirit, we have a soul, and we live in our body. Our spirit is the one that controls things, okay? So you must build this person so much that you know that even if I'm struggling today, even if my bank account says I have £5, you already know in your knower that it's only a matter of time before you become that person that it has 6, 7, 10 figures in your account, okay? But some other people think you have to be rich first. How can you become rich first if you're not rich in your mind first? Do you understand? So it's not a money problem, it is an identity problem. Okay? Wealth starts from your mind. The wealthy people don't say, I'll be disciplined, I'll have money first, then become disciplined. No, they are disciplined, and that is what builds them wealth. The wealthy people also say, the wealthy people don't say, I'll be rich first before I invest. The wealthy people know that it's through investing that they become wealthy. Can you see the difference? So most people are waiting to have that thing for them to become. No, you must become first before you have it. Okay, so a disciplined person will know that, okay, I need to put money away every single month or however, whatever schedule you have, so that that money can become a lot. But the poor mind will say, I need to have money first, then I can start putting money away. What table are you sitting on? Give me the comment in the comment section. So if you are sitting on the table that says, I want to become rich first before you start putting money away, then that's never going to happen. Life happens to all of us. First of all, you might have children, you might have, I don't know, an ailing parent, you might have things that you need money for. So you can never get to that stage where you're comfortable first before you start doing the things you need to do. You have to start doing those little things first, then it compounds and grows into something big. Have you heard of the snowball effect? You know, imagine that this is snowing now, this is winter season, and you're at the top of the hill, and you roll a little snow in this little ball. And if that ball that you've rolled, you throw it down the hill, and obviously there's a lot of snow going down. The ball keeps collecting more snow, more snow, more snow as it keeps rolling down. And at the end, at the bottom of the hill, that little ball that you rolled at the beginning has now become big. This is what is called the snowball effect. You don't have to be rich to start. You must start to become rich. Are you feeling me? Exactly. This is how wealth is built. So you're never ever going to be ready. When I'm ready, I will do. When I'm ready, you will never be ready. I hear something, guys. This is just for we ladies. Some guys will say, when I'm ready, I will marry. When I have money, I will marry. How? When? When bills choke everywhere. Life happens to all of us. So you just need to start the journey and you keep growing and learning as you go. I always tell people that the two-third of the word God, G-O-D, is go. God cannot redirect a parked car. So you are sitting down and hoping for all the fullness of the Rema to arrive in your pocket for you to start that business. Brother and sister, you're going to be waiting for the next 10 years. Yes. So listen, you just have to start. Once you start and you make a mistake, God redirects you. But imagine your car is fixed in a position and you're telling the GPS, oh yeah, tell me where to go. You have to start moving for the GPS to be able to redirect you where you're going to. Are you feeling me? Exactly, this is how life is. Nobody has life figured out. When we came to this world, apart from the Bible that we had here before we came, nobody got a manual to say this is what you should do year one, year two, year three. You just keep moving and you keep adjusting. And this is why life is exciting. If everybody knew what they were doing, everything would be boring. Okay, so we keep learning and we keep growing. We keep learning and we keep growing. We keep learning and we keep growing. Now, the difference between some people that will never be great is that when those lessons happen, They don't take the lesson. They don't when life happens to them or when they experience losses, they don't take the lessons from it to implement in their next life. They just leave it. So you're always going to go back to that same lesson until you learn. You must not have coconut head. Do you understand? So this is why people grow. If something did not work, what happened? Why didn't it work? You analyze, you do an analysis. What happened? Why didn't it go wrong? Why didn't it go right? Okay, so I could have done this better. Then you take the lessons and implement it in whatever you're doing next. Are you feeling me? This is how people learn. This is how people grow. And this is how people get to the next level. Don't sit down expecting someone to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. You have the power in your hands to save yourself. I tell my students that the best way to predict your future, do you want to know how? Do you want to know the best way to predict your future? Create one. Yes, create it. I want to be wealthy in 10 years' time. I'm investing today. There's no amount of money I can get without investing. I want to lose weight in the next 1 year. I start exercising today. I start eating right. So you see how we've predicted the future by creating it now? Precisely. So if you want to become wealthy, if you want to be financially free, you need to start creating that version of you today. You're not going to wait till then because that's never going to happen. You have to start today. I hope I am taking my time to explain life to you guys. You must identify as that person first before you can see the results of being that person. You must be identified as a wealthy person. That's why I always tell people around me, I don't like scarcity minded people around me because you're thinking that this amount you have right now is the most you're ever going to have. But when you have an abundant mindset to know that this world, when God created this world, guys, come to the front, and created everything in this world, all the gold, all the silver, all the crude oil, everything. When He created everything, guess what? There were only two people, Adam and Eve. This is 2026. We're 8 billion people on this world, in this planet, in the world, in the earth. Guess what? God has not had to stand up from His throne to start creating anything new. He anticipated it and He was proactive. So what I'm saying essentially is that there's enough wealth for all of us. So never have a scarcity mindset to say, oh, if I do this, I won't get it back. Then that's your self-prophecy. So you must have an abundant mindset to know that there's enough wealth for all of us. So that thing you want to do, I want you to stand up and do it and do not be afraid. And even if you fail, which is in quotes, you are going to capture the lessons and you keep moving. This is what life is about. Life is not just a bed of roses. Life is a bed of roses if you want to make it to be a bed of roses for yourself. Okay? So your life is going to happen to you. You're going to learn and you're going to move. But if you do not do anything about it, nothing will be done about it. So now let us go back to how to get rich. I tell people all the time, the goal really isn't to be rich. The goal is to become the person who naturally creates wealth. When the Bible says goodness and mercy follows you, do you think it's just God just wanted to speak? You have to become that person who naturally creates wealth. Why? Because when one area of your life is disciplined, other areas fall into place. Once you can get your money right, you start seeing different ways to making wealth. Why? Because you now know how money works. The thing they didn't teach us in school is about how money works. Most people go to work for money. You don't know how money should work for you. That's the gap that I'm trying to fix here. You know how to work for money, but you don't know how money works or how it should work for you. So until your money starts working for you, you will continue working for money for the rest of your life. Ooh, did you get that? Until your money starts working for you, you will continue working for money for the rest of your life. And a lot of you guys, if you think about it really and truly, check your accounts. You know that your salary is just enough for your bills, nothing more. So if you continue on that trajectory, what is going to change? So I want you guys to do something for yourself today. I want you to sit back and think about it. Think about everything that you heard in this video. If I change nothing, nothing will change. Remember, there is nobody that is coming to save you. The best way to predict your future is to create one. So sit down with yourself quietly. Don't be distracted by social media. Don't be distracted by scrolling. And think about it. If I do nothing about my finances today, what do I expect to change in the future? Yes, I want you to be quiet with yourself and to think about it. So now, if you want financial freedom, if you want options, if you're tired of being anxious around money, do you know that in relationships, spouses, the number one thing that causes fights or divorce or anything is money? Did you know that? So that is because you guys don't have it. So somebody is overspending, somebody is saving, then you guys are clashing. But when both of you are on the same level playing field, you know that this is how money works and this is how money grows. Husband is investing, wife is investing, everybody is happy, everybody is smiling. Ah, baby, where are we going to this week? Oh, where are we going to next? Where are we going for the summer? Because now money gives you options. If anybody tells you anything apart from this, that is a lie. Money genuinely gives you options. So if you're tired of being anxious around money, if you want to be financially free at some point in your life, it's a human being. What's today's date? Today is the 15th of June, 2026. On Friday last week, Elon Musk became the first person that became a trillionaire. He's a human being. He has blood flowing through his veins like us. But the difference is he's invested, and that is why he became a trillionaire. He did not become a trillionaire by packing 24-hour shifts or 48 hours in 24 hours. There's nothing like that. But he became a trillionaire by smart thinking and smart investing. The same way, I'm not saying everybody listening to me can become a trillionaire. Why not? If that is what you want. But at least everybody listening to me has a potential and possibility of being a millionaire. And this is not in Naira or cities, Ghana cities. This is in pounds, dollars, or euros by doing what you have to do right now. What do you have to do right now? Good question, Coach Nancy. What you have to do right now, if you're interested in becoming rich and financially free, is to start your investment journey. Period. It is only investing that can build you wealth. Nothing else. Nothing else. Your job you've been doing for the last 30 years. How market? Check your bank account. Are you wealthy? No. But investing even £50 a month for 30 years, you'll become so wealthy. So I want you to stop. Don't lie to yourself. Challenge yourself to be better. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. If you'd like me to teach you how to invest the smart way that I've taught over 1,000 people, click the link in my bio today. Decide that this is what I'm going to do for myself and my future self and my future generations to come. Because there's an amount of money you can make that even you save, you won't be able to finish it in this dispensation. But the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So you get the link in my bio, start your investment journey. You know you can start with as little as £10 a month, £20 a month, £30 a month, £50 a month. And if you've got enough time, you can't start with £10 a month at 60 something and expect to be financially free. That's a big lie. But if you're young enough in your 20s, 30s, you can get away with investing 10, 20, 30, £50 a month. Okay? The later you leave it, the more you'd have to invest. But at least start to give yourself a chance to really experience life in abundance. John 10:10, when the Bible says, I am come that you might have life and have it abundantly. Give yourself a chance because God is not going to come and do it for you. You have to do it yourself. So I want you to click the link in my description and in the pinned comment. Start your investment journey. Go get the investing masterclass for REITs and ETFs, where we explore two different asset classes: ETF investing and REIT investing. And these are for if there's anything before beginner investors, this class is for you. Okay. So I want you to tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this video? Are you going to identify as that person that is financially free, that has options, that is not anxious about money, and start your investment journey? Let me know in the comment section. And until next time, I hope I've given you something to think about. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not subscribed, because this is the best personal finance channel on the internet streets. Signing out here is Nancy, your favorite internet wealth, mindset, and investment coach. Have a blessed day and a blessed week ahead.